assumption. And I'm going to share that with you as we open this morning. Welcome everybody and those who will catch the replay. I'm going to share this with you because Patty in front of Starlight and Tara on Clubhouse gave this word to me earlier in the week. And may it be a blessing to everyone who hears it. May this word that I speak be a blessing to everyone who hears it. May the words that are coming out of my trap, may it be a blessing to the mind and the heart and the soul of you today when I tell you that there is a thing in this universe that you can choose to believe in or not, called the law of assumption. And I'm going to Google it right now in the same way that you can Google it later and just tell you what it is. Now, to the 20 people that just left the room and the 3 that just left, that's chill because they will eventually get this lesson later or not get it at all, and their lives will live accordingly. But for the 30 of you who are in the room right now, tuned into this frequency and vibration of love, let me teach you something that's about to change your life. Are you ready? Let me know in the comments if you're ready. I don't like talking to myself. Let me know if you're ready to receive this download from Patricia Speed by way of Neville Goddard. Are you ready? Catch us in your spirit, 41 people over on TikTok. Loved and lovable, each and every one of you. Miss Weddy, Ryan Law, and beyond. The law of assumption states that by believing the thing you want already exists in your life, you'll manifest it into existence. One more time for the people in the back behind Sunflower and Starlight and my members. My members are front row. They got their attendance today. You'll see your number went up, Sunflower, on platform because you were here for love. I'm only talking to the people going forward who are here for love. Raise your hand in the chat if you are here for love. I'm not talking to anybody else for the rest of my life. Come on, Starlight. I see ya. I'm not talking to anybody who is not here for love. Because the law of assumption states that by believing the thing you want already exists in your life, the joy, the peace, the prosperity, Sunflower Beauty, Starlight Mystic and Brands, money on top of money on top of money. Come out of that struggle, says the Spirit of the Most High. I don't know who this is for in this space. 67 people in this space. 66 now, it's fine. That's divine. That's completion twice. 6-6. Okay? I don't know who this is for, but come up out of that struggle. Now, I'm going to give you some options this morning because I don't tell people how to live. I don't care who you're doing, who you're screwing. I don't care. I don't care. Screwing light bulbs, by the way. Screwing light bulbs. F1, F1, F1. I don't care where your soul goes after you die. I'm presenting you with choices this morning. And the choices are this. Continue to struggle in your life for the rest of your life. Or choose to just for one moment and for a second this morning to believe in this thing called the law of assumption. Where you choose to tell yourself how to think. You take control of your situation. You're not in a car with an emotional drunk driver just going down the highway living at the effect of life. Which is another thing that I'm going to teach you about this morning. Oh, we're in some universal truth this morning, and nobody showed up on Facebook or YouTube, but they'll figure it out. There are laws at work in the universe through texts that predate even the Bible. I'm going to lose some of the room when I say that there are books that are older than the Bible. Someone last night in TikTok said that the Bible was older than dinosaurs, which I think is the most hilarious thing I've heard in my entire melanated life. Someone last night on TikTok said that the Bible was older than the dinosaurs. Number one, I need y'all to get deliverance. Number two, there are books that are older than the Bible, y'all. And one of them that I actively read, you know that's Starlight? Y'all better get free. Now is the time to get free. You didn't know that there are books old. She's joking. They're joking. Because Starlight actually is, and y'all just let me weave this morning because I got some things to deposit into my members. Y'all are just watching. I'm realizing now that there are things that I must deposit into my members. There are things I need to say to Starlight and Sunflower, and there are going to be other people passing by in the internet highway who are going to reap the benefit of the oil being poured down and the anointing being poured down to my members. Those who have hands up, willing and ready to receive. I read books that predate the Bible, called one of which is called the Kabbalion. And in the Kabbalion, it talks about the law of cause and effect, meaning that everything in life has a cause, including you, and everything in life also has an effect from the cause. The question that I put to my community is, do you want to live in the cause of your life or in the effect? Meaning, do you want to make shit happen, or do you just want to have shit happen to you for the rest of your life? I'll wait. I'll wait. I got the time because this is my job. This is what I do full time. I release people from the shackles. If you want spiritual counseling and spiritual guidance, go to my website. I've lived a very, very hard life. I've been abused sexually. I probably shouldn't even say that word here. But that is a thing that has happened to me in my life. I've been abused emotionally. I've been abused spiritually. I've been abused digitally. I've had some really, really crazy things happen to me in my life. And I've also chosen a peaceful path from my heart. And if you'd like to discover, tap the screen, y'all. To protect my life, my digital life. How is one supposed to speak about what's happened to them here in that regard? Is there something that I'm supposed to be saying? The Lord is good. The Lord of love is good. Give us 1 second, folks, while I reassemble my Avengers. The work must be preserved. And protected. Emails are going out to the network. The work of the heart must be divinely protected. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you, Starlight. Thank you, Starlight. You are present help in the time of trouble. I'm Dr. Flo. I'm a human just like you. I eat like you. I drink coffee like you. I feel public and private pain like you. And every day we gather in the 10 o'clock hour on TikTok to discuss the matters of the heart. And if you're interested in discussing the matters of the heart, I invite you to take the next few minutes to sit down with us in this lily pad in the sky, protected. Thank you, Starlight. Sometimes I struggle, folks, in this life because I am raw and real in a world that wants us to fake it to make it. Welcome back to my Love in Action members, Starlight and Sunflower and whomever else is in the room. Please drop me some fire emojis if you are a member of Love in Action Network. We are awakening, Sunflower. Good morning. We are waking up. I hope y'all see for yourselves what's happening on the planet. Good morning, Corey, Isaiah, Delphina. We are waking up to the truth that love is the only thing that is going to save us every time. We're awakening to that truth. That love, as it's always been, is the true answer. You need not doubt yourself anymore. You need not doubt your abilities. You can trust in the great I am, and you can trust in your great I am. Fire emojis in the chat if you resonate with what I'm saying. If you're picking up what I'm putting down this morning, fire emojis in the chat. Not only can you tap into and be in love with and flow with the great I am, I see you, Starlight. You can tap into your own great I am through the power of love. We got to move forward because we can't be here very, very long today. We are maintaining a tight schedule. But if you can't tell by now, in Love in Action Network, today is Throat Chakra Thursday. It is the day that is my favorite day of the week, second only to Heart Chakra Wednesdays. And let me know in the chat if you have a favorite chakra. My heart and my throat chakra are best friends. And that's a little free tip for the performers and the vocalists and the speakers and those who want to speak up in the room, and to those who I'm mentoring right now in Love in Action Network. Shout out to Starlight, shout out to Sunflower. You want your heart and your throat to be friends, because the world is going to flip upside down when loving people. The world's going to flip upside down when loving people start to speak up. Oh! The world and the ideologies and paradigms of the world, folks, it's going to shift on its head when your heart and your voice becomes one. Every major movement, which I'm starting a movement. Can't you tell I'm starting a movement? Can't y'all tell that I'm starting a movement? Drop fire emojis in the chat if you can tell that I'm starting a movement. Oh! Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Drop me some fire emojis if you could tell I'm starting a movement. The movement. Oh, Zach is back. Y'all do not touch Zach. Y'all do not touch Zach. And Jordan, I'm not here for battle. I'm here for union and love and oneness. I come for one. There's millions of people on this app who want to battle. I come in love. I elevate love. I don't even like talking about battling. It's a very interesting feature on the app, and I'm happy that people have that for themselves. But I don't engage in battle because Spirit has lifted me above the battlefield, loved and lovable and respectfully. But I do not battle on this app in that particular way because love has lifted me above the battlefield. Oh, okay, great. Well, thank you for being here then. Thank you for being here. Okay, so let's see. So Zach, welcome to. Okay, so first of all, Zach, welcome. You González, su apellido, so un placer conocerte. Un placer conocerte. And you're in this program that I run every day on TikTok called The Morning Boost, where we boldly proclaim and live through Love in Action Network and our membership that love wins. We also have programs like Team Better, where we encourage each other to get better and better all the time. Okay? And I run these programs out of my home, along with my partner, Poppy Water, and our amazing collaborators like Starlight, Sunflower, Tara Paolo, the Casual Coach, House of Mommy Water. And so out of my home on the East Coast, I run this program to amplify love for people and to make them feel better. And the reason why I run the program is because there's 800,000 people who seek to unalive themselves in the United States every year. And at times in my life, I was in danger of being one of them. And it means that 2,191 people, moms, dads, friends, doctors, lawyers, trash collectors, basket weavers, employed people, unemployed people, they won't be here tomorrow because they don't feel love from humanity. And thank you to those who are staying to hear my story, because I become stronger every time I tell my story. And you will become stronger in your life every time you tell your story. Every time you tell your story boldly, you become stronger. So thank you for 26 people hearing my story. 25 now. Thank you for holding space for my story. And I'm just a human that doesn't want people to feel the darkness and the sadness I felt in my life personally. So I am here for love. Now, as it relates to what was my last job and how long did I hold it for? My last major job was working as a marketing and business development specialist for a large engineering consulting firm in Manhattan, New York City. I served there for 5.5 years for a global engineering consulting firm working in the water department, in the water business. I learned a lot. I excelled at it. And in addition to working there in the day, I also performed 8 shows a week on Broadway in New York City professionally. I was only on Broadway for about 8 to 9 months, but I worked in and out of New York City for 10 years as a professional actor and singer and performer. I have been performing professionally, and I currently perform professionally. I've been doing that for the last 25 years. So how long have I held my last job for? It's my current job. The answer is 25 years. Okay, I'm gonna keep moving through these questions. The next question down is, you just told people to ignore me and you are all about love. I am all about love. I see all of creation's children as loved and lovable. I teach my audience how to ignore those who seek to distract them from their true purpose. And my true purpose is to be love here and to chat with my members and those who know themselves to be loved and lovable. And so that's why I ignore you sometimes. Not all the time. I'm not ignoring you now. But I do ignore you intentionally sometimes in order to be love and to not get distracted from my mission. Okay, we're just working through these comments. I see you, Zach. I love you. I hope that you really have a wonderful day. And I hope that the love that you're looking for finds you. And that when it does find you, that you will just open the door and allow it in. Okay, we've already talked about that. We've addressed that. Thank you, Kevin, for following. I've done many shows. My Broadway debut was a show called Rocktopia, which was a fusion of rock and classical. But Broadway doesn't last forever. You have to audition into it. It's very, very hard, as you can imagine. And the shows, sometimes they last a long time, sometimes they don't. Our show only lasted financially for 9 months. But I am one of the few people on the planet who actually climbed from singing in church choirs to Broadway. It doesn't happen to a lot of people, so I feel very blessed for that. We're not really here for this, though. Okay. All right, so thank you. And keep the comments coming. You're loved and lovable. So today is Throat Chakra Thursday. We're here every day from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. discussing the matters of the heart. And so if you have any questions or comments for me, I can only teach from my experience and from my view of the world, but I'm happy to answer anything that arises. Because life is hard for adults. Life is very, very tough out here for us. And no one really taught us how to have the spiritual solutions to our problems. And that's my specialty. Talking about the spiritual solutions to the problems. Okay, so here we go. So the reason why the name and the photo is not on the cast lists or credits is because the producers of Rocktopia were trying to lowball us and keep us out of the union. I love that Zach loves the computer. Upon your further research, you will see that we as the cast were in a large dispute with the union about being properly paid. They did pay us our rate eventually. They did unionize us, but one of the concessions for getting the money was that we would not be named. And our version of the show would not be on YouTube because it's a Broadway show and that's illegal. Zach, you've been asking me to defend who I am all day. It's interesting. Filming a Broadway show is not allowed. It's a copyright infringement. And copyright infringements are illegal. This guy. All right, so Throat Chakra Thursdays are where we talk about communication and clarity and truth and wellness. We can use the color of light blue or turquoise to ward off haints, to conjure forgiveness, calm, communication, and confidence in our lives. We can use foods like blueberries, figs, blue raspberries, and lilac scents to start to think about how we want to open our mouths to speak our truth. The affirmation of Throat Thursdays is I speak. I speak love. I speak compassion. I speak success. Go, just tap my Instagram, and there's a button on my Instagram page that says Broadway, and just watch what I lived. When you are imbalanced in your throat chakra, you will try to use manipulation with people instead of communication. When you're imbalanced in your throat chakra, you will not be able to speak up to those in authority, and you'll be very scared of judgment, like Zach is judging me right now. So if I were imbalanced in my throat chakra, I would be scared of that. You're also afraid of rejection, and you're afraid of silence when you are unbalanced in your throat chakra. But when you're aligned in your throat chakra, you can articulate your thoughts and feelings really, really well. You trust your intuition and your discernment. And you're really, really good with being quiet or expressing yourself. And so the affirmation for Throat Chakra Thursdays is I speak. I speak love. I speak positive vibration. I speak of goodness and mercy following me all the days of my life. I speak abundance. I speak courage. I speak strength. I speak presence. I speak power. I speak. So I would encourage everyone in the room today, if you're having an issue with speaking up and speaking for yourself, even in the face of other people telling you what you have lived or not lived. The I speak affirmation will set you free from all of that, because you can be very clear about what you are saying to the world. Now, they'll say a lot of things. They'll say a lot of things. But I speak love. I speak goodness. I speak positive vibration. I speak. Oh, and then we also celebrate the 365 days of Kwanzaa here. So today's Kwanzaa principle is purpose. Nia. Standing in your purpose. Unwaveringly standing in your purpose. I want to thank the 1.3 thousand people who stopped by today to be in this loved and lovable vibration. I want to thank the 27 people who are in the space right now soaking in the love. I'm going to read some power quotes and then we'll be done. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, and fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There's nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. There's nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It's not just in some of us, it's in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fears, our presence automatically liberates others. Last one, and thank you for being here today. Check in the comments. Out of the night that covers me, black as the pit from pole to pole, I thank whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul. In the fell clutch of circumstance, I have not winced nor cried aloud. Under the bludgeonings of chance, my head is bloody but unbowed. Beyond this place of wrath and tears looms but the horror of the shade, and yet the menace of the years finds and shall find me unafraid. It matters not how straight the gate, how charged with punishments the scroll. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. Thanks for being here, folks, today. You're loved and lovable. I hope that you enjoyed this. Hope that you feel loved today. Hope that you know that you're loved and lovable. And I hope that you know that love wins over everything, over everyone. Love wins. It is the peaceful way. Thank you for being here. Thank you for bringing your energy. Thank you to all of my members of Love in Action Network. Thank you for keeping the fires of love going. Thank you to all of my clients in my academy, all of my vocal students and life coaching and spiritual coaching people. Thank you to my friends and my donors and everyone who wants to see love in action. I really appreciate you. May you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be free of all suffering. May you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be free of all suffering. May you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be free of all suffering, and may a big love hold you today and every day in its big, big hands. As above, so below. As above, so below. As above, so below. Thank you, God. Thank you, God, in me. Amen, Ashe, amen. Hakuna Matata. Take care.